Hi folks, today we're having a look at the 40649 Lego set. It's the scaled up Lego minifigure. Also, if you've seen the channel, there's already the small space baby, which you can see in the background there, has been on the channel, and we've got the Harry Potter double set there as well, which are in the background here. We'll just have a quick look, but yeah, today we're focusing on the actual upscaled Lego minifigure, the one in the box in front of you. If I just move the box, you'll see the actual figure is actually behind it. There we go. So yeah, I'm just going to take a quick look at the build and the minifigure itself, and give it a quick review. I'll start off, I'll just give him a wee spin round and let you see all the way around the figure. I don't know, obviously if you've got any of these yourself, you're probably quite familiar with it, but just to give it a quick look round. Obviously it's a strange looking hat that he's got, but we'll go into the reasons for that in a minute, because it's that shape obviously for a reason. But the normal minifigure hat doesn't look quite like that, the bit sticking out at the back and so much at the side, but we'll look at that in a second. But that's him kind of going all the way around there. So I'll just have a look at some more of the details for him. So as I said, the first thing we'll look at is the hat there. So obviously the reason the hat is the shape it is, you can actually bend obviously, but the reason that it's that shape is obviously that the hat flips up and also exposes that he's actually got a minifig controlling him in there. Let's move this up a wee bit so you can see a bit better. So yeah, the hat opens up and you can see that the minifigure inside has got a little control room where he's meant to be controlling what I prefer to call the maxi figure rather than the upscaled minifigure. So we've got a minifigure and we've got a maxi figure. So yeah, that's his little control room at the top there. So just take the minifigure out, you can see obviously the minifigure that's controlling the big fig is actually just a replica of the actual maxi fig, upscale figure, whichever you call it. It's just a plain red torso, the plain blue trousers, and the blue hat on top, which obviously this minifigure sits inside. So I'll just put him back in the control at the moment and close the lid, and we can look at the rest of him. So let's take that back down a wee bit so you can see the full of him. So yeah, the figure itself, I think it's a really cool design. Obviously it looks cool having what we've seen, obviously the minifigure for years, to have him in such a big scale, so you can appreciate the full figure of obviously in a much bigger size. But I think it's been really well put together as well. A lot of the building techniques to do it have been really good. The parts obviously they come off. They've got Technic pins holding like the arms together. The legs have got a really good like a snot technique. They've got the build coming a different way to get the two bits to come together and everything. I'll have a look at the arms in a minute, sorry, the legs in a minute, but just at the top for just now. Obviously some great techniques inside just to get the angle to keep the angle of the minifigure's body, obviously the torso, to get that same shape, and also have the place for the arms to go in as well, and some really good, I say, building techniques to do that. The headpiece is also separate as well, just like a minifigure. The head can come off, so same again, the head can come off. Obviously it's just got the pieces inside there that can clip onto the top of the turning piece at the top there, which allows the head to have movement as well. Just put that back on, and as you can see, the head is fully turnable, the arms are fully movable, and the body does bend on that legs as well. So I'll actually take one of the legs off, because I think the legs are a fantastic feature. The way they've built them, he's obviously not going to stand very well without one leg, but the way they've built that, obviously the spring part that allows the body to move. You can see the whole middle part stays stationary with the torso, and the leg's able to move on its own, just going back and forth on these Technic pieces here. Really clever way of doing it. I'll just lay them down just now so I can look at that. And again, really clever the way they've got, again, using snot techniques just to get the shape. You can also see that it's flat there, but just by putting on a couple of the snot bricks with these curved pieces, you can see there, just those single 1x4 curved pieces, really effective just to get the front of the leg looking pretty much exactly as the minifigure does. And we've got slope pieces at the back, the round pieces again at the top there, slope piece at the back, and that gives us the shape, the rounded shape at the top of the leg. And obviously we've got the foot at the bottom, with the space for the maxi sized upscaled Lego dot as well to go into. So as you can see, we've just got a few holes at that side for the Technic bits to go into, and the foot, sorry, the leg can slide back on without the hand coming off. There we go. That's a good opportunity to show you the technique for the belt part there as well, and the waist part, if you like. So again, we've got the snot technique, getting the build upside down. So we've got the normal way up at the top here, and then it just turns it upside down for the waist piece, for where the legs are actually spinning against, just there. So I'll get them back together again. So there he is, back together. A lot easier to do when the camera's not watching. But yeah, that's him back together. So as I said, really good building techniques. I really liked a lot of the way it's been done to put them together, and also to achieve the actual shapes of the minifigure in this much bigger scale. There's obviously bits you have to make, obviously, allowances for, like, so the corners there, and be very difficult to get a piece in there that can actually have that shape. I don't think there's a single piece, obviously, that does that in Lego at the moment. You've got the bigger ones, but actually having like a one pin corner piece like that, I don't think there is one that would fit that with the same angles, etc. So they've also made it as best they can with what they have, and personally, I think it's come out really well, and it's very effective the way they've actually managed to do that. So yeah, it's basically the same techniques. You can also see there in the background we've got the Harry Potter and Hermione ones, and they're actually very similar. And obviously Harry's head just fell off, but they're very similar builds, same sort of techniques they use for both. So it's obviously it's a working process, so that they've also just repeated that again on the Maxifig and the Harry figure. So very effective for both of them. I say they both work because they're obviously both doing the same, but just a different image on it. This guy's just a more plain city type minifigure, where obviously this is Harry Potter, so it's got the skin tone and obviously the school uniform and everything, which is specific to the Harry Potter range. But yeah, very same techniques used for that. And also we've got the Space Baby as well, which again, I did show the scale with the Harry Potter ones in the video I did for that, but it's also the same scale for this one as well. It looks very cool sitting next to the big Maxifigs as well. So again, really good sets. I know that one was just a gift for purchase, which I don't know if there's any likelihood of it appearing as an actual purchasable set at some point, but I'm sure it would be very popular if it did appear, either in this colour or obviously if they use some of the other classic space colours, the white, the yellow, or even blue, orange, whichever. Also we've got the two new colours as well, the gold and dark azure one as well. So again, if any of them came out, I think they would be snapped up pretty quick, and obviously they would then start a collection of maybe ones of them maxi figures as well. But yeah, really impressed with it. I know there's a racing one out just now as well, an Octan maxi fig as well just now, so I'll probably end up getting that at some point, but I'll see. I don't know if I'll do a video on that or not. Obviously I think it's basically the same techniques and processes what this one is, so I'll see. I might not do a video on that. All depends how I am at the time. But it's very similar sort of process. As I say, it just looks different with the Octan suit and the crash helmet on. Much same sort of helmet as what the baby figure has. So I'll see how it is and what videos I'm doing at that time. I might do it, I might not. But yeah, that's the Maxifig, the upscaled minifigure there for you. He's obviously slightly unique with the hat control. I don't think the race car one has that from memory, but this one obviously does, and it just makes it something slightly different to just being a plain figure. And yeah, very effective techniques. As I say, it's really impressed with the builds for it. And most of the time the bits don't fall off. Obviously Harry's head fell off and one arm fell off when I was trying to put him back together, but generally speaking, he doesn't sit and lose bits. They do stay together pretty well when they're built and also just on display. There's nothing much goes wrong with them. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that. It's just a quick review of the upscaled minifigure, and yeah, thanks for joining me, and I'll hopefully see you on a future video. Thanks guys, catch you later.